Good evening all. Welcome to Dnyanadeep answer writing program. Okay, so today's question is from paper 3, science and technology topic. First, we will see the question. Question is why there is so much activity in field of biotechnology in our country. How has this activity benefited the field of biopharma? Okay, right away you can judge here that the question is divided into two parts. Okay, so first part is about growth of biotechnology in India. Why there is so much activity in field of biotechnology, right? And second part is how this growth overall impacted the development of biotechnology sector in India, right? So straight away two parts of the question. When we go towards structure here, locus of this particular question is biotechnology, right? But when we come towards focus is development of biotechnology in India, right? In this development, there is a significant growth, and they have asked why India has witnessed this growth in biotechnology. Second part is how this growth overall impacted the biopharma sector in India, right? Biopharma sector. How biotechnology helped to grow this biopharma sector in case of India. Okay, so this will be the structure of our question. Here, in growth, we have to write some data, write some facts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the basis of these facts or this data, we can say India has witnessed the growth, right? So we are justifying why we are calling it as growth. Second thing, when we come towards impact on biopharma, we have to give examples here. Particularly, which segments of biopharma sector are benefited from the development of biotechnology field in India, right? So, first thing first, we have to bring some context to the question. Why UPSC asked this question, right? Location focus biotechnology development in India. Okay, when we move towards introduction part of our question, in introduction, we have to bring some context to the question. Recently, India has announced National Biotechnology Development Strategy 2021-2025. Okay, 21 to 25. We are going to focus our energies on development of biotechnology sector. So there is a growth, right? There is a dimension of growth exists in India, and because of that, government is also pushing for the development of biotechnology sector, right? And this push is in the form of National Biotechnology Development Strategy. So right away, bring the context to this question. This is context, right? Government has done something in biotechnology, and because of that, UPSC has asked us this question. Okay. Second thing, this strategy aims to make India a global leader in biotechnology sector by 2025. This is a very best example of introduction, right? It is a very best example of introduction. Try to bring the context to this particular question. Okay. After that, when we move towards body, in body, first thing first, we have to write down something about development or growth of biotechnology, factors that driving the biotechnology activity in India. Why there is increase in biotechnology activities? First thing, market potential is very huge in India. Why market potential is huge? Because we have the largest population in the world, right? Largest population means largest demand in the world. And this is a potential market for biotechnology sector as well. And because of this demand, right, supply is getting created, biotechnology sector is getting promoted. Okay. So market potential will be the first point. Large population with diverse healthcare needs, rising demand for advanced healthcare solutions, and these healthcare solutions will come from the biotechnology. Okay. Second point, government is also supporting the development of biotechnology, and because of that, there is growth in this sector. Okay. For example, policies, different policies, initiatives, funding programs are there, establishment of biotechnology parks and research institutes as well, plus tax incentives to the biotech companies. Okay, tax incentives is a major aspect for establishing any business in India, because India have progressive taxation, right? And our taxation is compared, when we compare to Western countries, when we compare our taxation to the Western countries, so there is a huge potential for the government to increase their taxation as well. But government is not increasing the taxes. Government is not collecting the money from the companies, right? They are reducing the taxes. They are giving the tax incentives to the company so that we are not collecting the taxes. We are not going to collect the taxes from you for, let's say, next 5 years, next 10 years. So you can come here, establish your plant, okay, earn some profit from that, and after earning that profit, after earning whatever you invested in that particular plant, we are going to tax you, known as tax incentives. So we are promoting that tax incentives as well. That will form the second point of our answer. Third point is skilled workforce. Abundant pool of highly educated and skilled scientists, engineers, and research are available in India because of our education policies, because of our what we say consciousness towards importance of education, and because of our population as well. Okay, we are trying to reap the demographic dividend here in this particular sector. Okay, and because of that, there is abundant supply of skilled workforce as well, right? After that, cost advantage, there exists a cost advantage in India. Competitive cost environment for research, clinical trials, manufacturing, and operations also attracts the cost effective biotechnology solutions as well, and because of that, sector is growing. Next part of our answer is what benefits this growth in biotechnology has given the biopharma sector. So what are the benefits that are reaped by or observed by the biopharma sectors? We have to give some examples here. Okay, on the basis of these examples, we can say yes, they have benefited from development of biotechnology sector in India, right? First example is vaccine development. Okay, in world, nobody has observed the pace with which India have come up with the vaccines in case of COVID, right? That too in very cheap price as well. So most cost effective vaccine production is happening into India. African countries are way more supportive to this cause as well, because nobody have given them any vaccines in COVID crisis. But India has opened their doors, right? We have developed it. Our vaccines are cost effective, and we are going to give it to you. Okay, so there is a strategic interest in this particular, let's say, vaccine field as well, right? So no doubt, vaccine development is a major example of growth of biotechnology. Prominent role in COVID-19 vaccine production, for example, Covishield, Covaxin, contribution to the global vaccination efforts as well, right? So on the basis of this, we can say biopharma sector is getting, let's say, benefits from development of biotechnology. Second thing or second example is biosimilars, leadership in biosimilar production. India today stands as a leader in biosimilar production. It offers affordable alternatives to the biological drugs. For example, biosimilar version of insulin is available in India. Then monoclonal antibodies are available in India, right? So you have to give examples here, particular examples. Next point is genetic engineering. There is a growth in genetic engineering initiatives in India as well. For example, development of recombinant protein-based drugs, gene therapies, cell-based therapies, potential to transform treatment for diseases like cancer and genetic disorders. So we can say in slang term that India is proving to be a melting pot for the development of biopharmaceutical industries. And India have its own identity as well. India is known as world's pharmacy, right? What we identity have in biopharma sector? We are known as a world's pharmacy. Why? We are able to manufacture the drugs, very cost effective drugs, and in very much bulk quantities as well. For example, COVID, right? So Then another example, drug discovery and development, advances in genomics, proteomics, bioinformatics. This enabled more precise and efficient identification of drug targets, drug design and optimization, accelerate drugs discovery and development as well. And this is all happening due to development in biotechnology sector as well. Okay. After that, we come towards conclusion part, right? Conclusion. In conclusion, the biotechnology sector is one of the fastest growing sector in India. Okay, if world limit didn't permit you, don't write this line. But if world limit permits, then you can write it. Okay. It is expected to create millions of jobs and contribute billions of dollars to the economy in coming years. The government and private sector are working together to make India a global leader in biotechnology. This way, we can conclude our answer, right? So first thing we have seen, introduction. Introduction में efforts or initiatives by the government of India in this particular year. It will form the context of the question. In body, we have discussed two parts. First part is why there is a growth. Second part is how this growth affected the biopharma sector. And in conclusion part, we are concluding, we are writing everything that we have written into body of the answer and concluding our answer here. Okay. In this way, I guess you have understood the question on this good note. Thank you so much.